G'day guys, Zuku here, back in StarMade. Now, I have done a little bit of work on my Idris Corvette. I have done the first floor, the detailing of the first floor, sorry. I've got the whole layout done, and there's just a few rooms which I sort of need to fix up and complete before I move on to the next floor. But I wanted to show you guys just a quick little update on how everything's going. And yeah, so let me take you for a tour through the ship. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn on the gravity. So I can navigate through the ship how one would usually navigate through the ship. So I can show you guys in, I guess, a better detail, let's say. So and first off, I ended up making a internal staircase that goes all the way down through the bow of the ship. Now, I felt this was the better option rather than trying to do like basically fall through a hole to the first floor. So let me just start navigating down now. You can see just some shielding here. I just filled some space really. Got some control panel stuff here. You can still see outside both directions just a little bit there. Now as we go down further, you'll see how it's like all encased in glass, and we arrive at the first floor. Now I'm not sure how I wanted to sort of do to indicate what the floor numbers were. I feel this is a nice way of representing it, but if you guys have a better option, just leave a comment down below, and I'll do some redesigns of it and get back to you guys. So once you come down, this will lead off down to, I guess, further floors once they're all done. So this is the first floor. Now this is sort of like the central hub. I'm sort of calling it like a lobby area. This is where you have a few choices of where you wish to go. On this floor, it is basically dominated by let me just close this door. Basically dominated by the weapons control for the rear of the ship. So everything that has a little red markers or little red plex lights above it means that that's sort of heading down towards the military side of things, sort of like weapons control, storage areas, things like that. That's where that part of the ship is heading to. Anywhere that's indicated with blue means that it's living quarters. So half of this floor, or this little section of the floor leading down to where the hangar bay is, will be living quarters. Now, because this is the first floor, I sort of want this to be like the captain and officers' quarters. So they're more, they're not sharing bunks. They're sort of they each get their own individual rooms, their own private quarters. They have their own little kitchen as well, and everything like that in there. So yeah, I just wanted to have this sort of be like the officer quarters and the admiral's quarters, and then the lower decks as we go further down will basically be like, you know, maintenance workers, basically gunners, and eventually military crew and everything like that on the bottom floor. So firstly, let's go to the military section just to sort of show you guys. Now I have plex doors all the way through this area. Now I'm happy with how the lighting is sort of going. This here is sort of like I guess a command console. I didn't know what to sort of put in this big open room, whether to section it off, maybe put different or a few different rooms in here, but I felt this was a better option. This is sort of like, as soon as you get here, this is sort of like the, I guess, the half bridge. It's not the bridge that's going to be upstairs once I redesign upstairs and everything like that in the main hangar quarters, or the main quarter. But this is sort of going to be like another section down below on the first deck, and at the very end of the ship there's another smaller section which is going to be like a war room type thing. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I wasn't sure how to sort of do the lighting design on top above it, but it does illuminate the desk. If these weren't here, this desk wouldn't be as bright as it is right now, and you wouldn't be able to see as well. So I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Now, again, this is just sort of small detailing. I wanted to put something on this wall just because it was very dark and just very plain and boring. I will note though, behind all of these panels here is shielding, and that goes for the entire ship. So behind every single wall that you see is shielding for the ship. So I'm happy with how that went as well. There's quite a bit of shielding already within the ship. So let's move on down through here. Now this is sort of like another little corridor that leads down to this is a storage area which I've set up. yeah, there's going to be a few of these little storage areas. There's nothing in there right now, but they will hold items. I'm not sure what kind of items I want to sort of do it as, but yeah, this is sort of like a little storage area here. And this is sort of like I guess a broom closet. It's so small in here, so cramped. I'm not sure what to sort of do with it, so I'll just close that up. This section here leads off to another two storage areas. Again, I don't have any more Plex storage, so I need to go get some more of those, so I'll just buy them from stores. And same thing over here. This will be more storage area here. And then we got some more detailing on the wall here, and yeah, just again I wanted to put something there. It was a bit dark, so I ended up putting a light there as well. Again, it's a bit dark in the corners here. I'm not sure whether I want to sort of put like little light fixtures going up within the corners, sort of brighten it. But all in all, I'm quite happy with how the design's sort of looking. So if we go through this door, this will head into the war room, as I'm calling it. If I could have seat designs within the game, I would. I might actually carve this desk, make it just small, like this little interior section, cut out this section around the edge, and then sort of make like seating like that. But it is a bit bulky. I wish you could do half blocks. Again, these are all things that will probably be introduced later on in the game. And if a patch ever lands where it sort of redesigns the blocks so you can make half blocks and other little fancy designs, then I will redesign sections of the ship, mainly the bridge area, mainly the war room, so that I can have seating around the tables. But yeah, I mean, this is the war room. It's sort of like a little sectioned off area at the very back of the ship. And then finally, you'll go through here to the rear weapons control. Now, this area here will control the turrets on top, bottom, and maybe even turrets on the side yet. They are going to be automated turrets, though, so this is just here for show. But again, you know, I wanted to be able to navigate through this entire ship and have it sort of detailed enough so that you can, I guess, feel like the ship's alive. It's not just like a giant hull with many layers of shielding and all that, and then just weapons in there, and then just a command center up top, and that's sort of where you stay at all times. No, I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to sort of navigate through the bow of the ship, go down through the levels of the ship, head out, walk from the very top all the way down to the hangar bay, even to the bow of the ship. I wanted that to sort of happen. So this is my vision of what I sort of want to do here. I'm quite happy with how it's going so far. But yeah, this is sort of the war room, or the military section within the ship. Let's sort of head back down towards the living quarters of the ship, and I'll sort of show you what I've sort of have planned down there. Let me just close some of these doors. It would be nice if they eventually added in the game sort of like automatic doors where you walk up to it, automatically opens, and then as soon as no one's near it, it just automatically closes. That would be so amazing if they put that in, and I'm kind of looking forward if they do. So, first thing I wanted to show is this section out here is not done yet. I'll just show you. I've just got basic lighting in there. I haven't got the lights on the floor or on the ceiling. So yeah, we won't go through that section. It's not completed yet. This section here, I'll show you after showing you this other section. So this here is just sort of like a little walkway, and it goes down to, I guess, the kitchen area. Now, I wasn't sure how I sort of wanted to design this. Now, there are lights up on the ceiling. I can't really activate them as of yet, so I'm not sure why. But they don't yield as much light as I would like. But I sort of wanted to see if this would work. If it doesn't, I'll just end up putting these lights up in the ceiling and just giving it more illumination. So this is the kitchen. I guess staff will come back here, and this will be like a little refrigeration unit, and then all of these, think of it like a cafeteria. All of these are like hot plates with food in there and everything like that, and staff members can sort of come down here, grab what they want, and then if they wanted to, they could sort of sit, or eventually sit here at like a little table and yeah, eat their food basically. So this will lead out to, again, through those doors is going to be like another kitchen, but I'm not sure if I want it to be just a kitchen or whether I want it to be sort of like a seating area for where people can go take their food and eat. But we'll go through the main door now to sort of show you guys leading down towards the crew quarters. So again, this is floor number 1, and this is how it's going to look. So people will come down, and to the left and right where the blue markers are, these are going to be individual rooms. Now these rooms are quite large. Again, no detailing in them yet, but these quarters are going to be officers' quarters. I mean, there's down in the bowels of the ship, there's going to be bunk beds. There's going to be like stacked quarters. There's going to be about, you know, 5 to 10 people per room. So up here, it's sort of luxury in that sense. These rooms are quite large. They can hold quite a few items, and I'm going to detail them quite well, or try to anyway, within the limitations of the game. So, there's the same thing down here. These are all duplicated. Now we got 2 big doors here. I'm not sure what I sort of want to do with these big doors yet, where I want them to sort of lead, but as you can see, you can come down and you will be able to see all the ships within the hangar docked in here, and be able to see, I guess, the reactor core down there, and then even see sort of like the pathing leading down to the very front of the ship to that sort of weapons control area. So the design of it, the lighting, I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. There's still a lot of work in progress sort of needed. There's a lot of little fancy stuff I want to sort of put down. But yeah, all in all, these rooms, I'm not sure if I want to have these rooms be like elevator shafts. And by elevator shafts, I mean just internal staircase, which will basically go from the top floor all the way down to the hangar bay if need be. But I'm not sure if I wanted to do that, or whether just to make these like 2 individual rooms, living quarters again. Maybe the 2 captains or the admiral, and then his I guess his second in command could sort of live down here, and then the other officers could sort of live in these 4 quarters here. Crew size for the ship, I'm sort of aiming at about 100 staff. So the rooms and the sections down below is, because all the weapons controllers on this floor, down below is basically going to be living quarters, and then on the very bottom is going to be the maintenance deck, which will lead out to, I guess, the maintenance crew and maintenance area for the hangar bay. So yeah, guys, I mean, there's a lot I'm sort of planning with this. This all is very work in progress. I mean, nothing is complete yet. I will start to work on the next floor now. Once I finish the rooms up on this floor, and then give you another update video and show you sort of how it's all progressing. Anyway, guys, my name is Zuku. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.